What if I told you that your lack of focus, phone addiction, procrastination, anxiety, and constant overthinking all come from the same hidden problem? A problem that started over 100,000 years ago. You probably think you have a discipline problem. But what if that's not true? What if your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do? The real problem is that your brain was built for a world that no longer exists. And today, billion-dollar companies are exploiting that fact every single day. By the end of this video, you'll understand why it's so hard to focus, why social media feels impossible to resist, and why your brain is still living in the Stone Age. Let's do a quick experiment. Have you ever opened your phone to check one message, and suddenly it's 45 minutes later? You watched a few reels, checked a few notifications, maybe opened YouTube, maybe switched to Instagram, and now you can't even remember why you picked up your phone. Here's the strange part. You know it's wasting your time. You know you should stop. But somehow you keep doing it. Most people blame themselves. They say, I need more discipline. I need more motivation. I need better habits. But that's like blaming a fish for not climbing a tree. Because the problem isn't you. The problem is the environment you're living in. And to understand why, we need to travel back in time. Way back. About 100,000 years. Imagine you're an early human. No smartphones, no cities, no internet, no grocery stores, no police, no hospitals, just a small tribe trying to survive. Every day could be your last. A strange sound in the bushes could be a predator, a sweet food source. You eat as much as possible because you don't know when you'll find food again. Being rejected by your tribe, potentially a death sentence. In that world, your brain evolved powerful survival systems. Pay attention to anything new. Seek high-calorie food. Care deeply about social approval. Avoid uncertainty. React quickly to danger. And those systems worked. They helped your ancestors survive long enough to have children, which eventually led to you. But here's where everything changed. Human evolution moves slowly. Technology moves fast, extremely fast, and that's created one of the biggest problems in human history, a problem called evolutionary mismatch. Evolutionary mismatch happens when ancient survival systems meet a modern environment they weren't designed for. And once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere. Let's start with food. Thousands of years ago, sugar was rare. Finding honey was like winning the lottery. Your brain rewarded you for eating it. Today, sugar is everywhere. Your brain still thinks it's rare, so it keeps telling you, eat more. The same survival system that once saved your life now contributes to obesity. But food isn't even the biggest example. The real game changer is attention. Your ancestors survived by paying attention to anything unusual, movement, sounds, changes, potential threats. Today, that same system gets hijacked by notifications, breaking news, short videos, messages, likes. Every ping triggers an ancient survival mechanism. Your brain treats novelty as important, even when it isn't. And that's exactly what social media platforms are built around. Think about it. Why is scrolling so addictive? Because every swipe could reveal something new. Your brain loves uncertainty. It's the same reason slot machines are addictive. You never know what's coming next. And your brain keeps chasing the reward. Not because you're weak, because you're human. But we're still not at the biggest problem. The biggest problem is comparison. Examples. Imagine living in a tribe of 100 people. That's roughly how humans evolved for thousands of generations. You compare yourself with maybe a few dozen people. Now compare that to today. Open Instagram. Within 5 minutes, you've compared yourself to millionaires, fitness models, celebrities, influencers, business owners, athletes, people with perfect vacations, perfect relationships, perfect lives. Except they're not perfect. You're seeing highlight reels. But your brain doesn't know that. Your Stone Age brain thinks these people are members of your tribe. And suddenly, you feel behind. Not successful enough, not attractive enough, not rich enough. The technology is new. The emotional response is ancient. That's why so many people feel anxious despite living in the safest period in human history. Here's the part most people get wrong. Your brain is not broken. Read that again. Your brain is not broken. It's actually doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. The problem is that evolution optimized your brain for survival, not happiness, not productivity, not fulfillment, survival. Think about it. If your ancestors ignored threats, they died. If they ignored food, they died. If they ignored social rejection, they often died. So evolution built a brain that constantly scans for danger, rewards, and social status. And that system worked brilliantly. For the Stone Age, the shocking truth is this: most modern struggles are not a willpower problem. They're an environment problem. You're trying to run ancient software in a futuristic world, and no amount of self-hatred will fix that. Understanding this changes everything, because once you understand the game, you can stop blaming yourself and start designing your environment instead. Conclusion. So the next time you struggle to focus, the next time you get distracted, the next time you procrastinate, remember this: your brain isn't failing. It's following instructions written thousands of generations ago. The real challenge of modern life isn't defeating your brain, it's understanding it. Because the moment you realize your brain is still living in the Stone Age, you stop fighting yourself and start working with human nature instead of against it. If this video changed the way you think about yourself, hit subscribe. Because understanding how your brain actually works is one of the most powerful advantages you can have in the modern world. And in the next video, we'll explore how billion-dollar companies use psychology and neuroscience to capture your attention every single day.